Ascension. He's worth our celebration. He deserves the loudest voice. I don't know about you, but I came here today to celebrate God. In every song we sing and every game we play, we celebrate God. Always amazing, His love will never end. So everybody in this place, celebrate God.
Well, hello and welcome to my magic palace. Actually, I'm just practicing at the moment. I think I'm going to start being a magician. What do you reckon? I reckon I've got some really good tricks. Let's have a see how they go, shall we? Here is a banknote. It's my Swedish 20 krona banknote. And I am going to show you that I can put this pencil through this banknote without any sort of hole. Here I have a piece of perfectly normal red card. I'm going to put my banknote and my red card together, and I am going to simply fold them over like this. You will see in a second that I'm going to put this pencil through this banknote and this red card, and yet when I remove them, you will find that the banknote is completely undamaged. Are you ready? It's my first time of doing this. Let's give it a go. Make sure it goes down the middle. Oh, look, it's in the middle. It's between the banknote. Can you see it? Oh, I really hope this works. I don't want to lose my banknote. Right, here we go. Well, the pencil's through. It's definitely there. Can you see it? It's through. The question is, am I good enough to have made it so that I've kept the banknote safe? Paper's not safe. Oh. Should we find out? Well, the paper's got a hole, but the banknote is fine. That's amazing. One trick in the bag. Right, next trick.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm a magician.
You're a what?
I'm a magician.
No, you're not.
I am. I've just put this pencil through this banknote
What?
without damaging it at all.
Did you make a hole in it?
No, it's got no hole in it
It's got
whatsoever.
no hole in it at all.
And yet the hole was made in that bit.
Yeah, there's definitely a hole in there, look.
You all saw me, didn't you? You can tell her. It absolutely happened.
I don't believe that Tim can do magic tricks. Go on, show me another one.
Right then,
Okay.
this spoon.
Yeah, that's a spoon.
Yeah, proper spoon. You wanna
Let
try
me
it for
test it.
Yeah,
There's definitely a spoon.
it's definitely a spoon. It's not a bendy spoon, it's a proper spoon. I
Yeah,
can
it's a
bend this spoon.
Don't bend my spoons.
I can bend this spoon.
I don't want a bent spoon.
I can bend this spoon. Are you ready?
Yeah, you can't bend spoons, but...
Actually, anyone can bend a spoon. The trick is actually getting it back into the right shape at the other end of it.
Well, I hope you can. Oh, Tim! What are you doing to my spoon?
Oh, we got some spares, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, but yeah. Oh,
There you go.
that's
I've
really
bent a spoon.
bent. How am I going to eat my cereal with that?
Well, here's the best part. Actually, your spoon is completely fine.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I don't think I could bend the spoon. It's really hard.
Bending it back is the hard part, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, in today's Bible passage there are people that couldn't believe what they were seeing either.
Really? Let's read it.
Let's read it.
Going home. Jesus' friends were afraid, so they were hiding in an upstairs room with the door bolted shut. But that didn't stop Jesus. He just walked straight through the wall. "It's a ghost!" Thomas screamed and hid under the table. But it wasn't a ghost. "I'm hungry," Jesus said. "What's for lunch?" Peter gave him a fish. They all hung back and watched him eat it. "This can't be," they were telling themselves. "It's impossible. It's not happening." but it was, right in front of them. Delicious. Jesus wiped his mouth with the back of his hands and grinned. Can a ghost do that? He winked, and then they all laughed. I'm really here, Jesus said. And he really was. Peter's heart leapt with joy, and he fell into Jesus' arms, hugging and kissing him. The others followed. They felt like their hearts would burst with happiness. The friends ate together and chatted happily, and every now and again they'd just gaze at Jesus and have to touch him to be sure they weren't dreaming. Jesus had a real body, but this body was better. It had come through death and couldn't get sick or be killed again. This body would live forever. Jesus had come back with a brand new body. Not only were sad things coming untrue, the friends realised, they were becoming new again. Was God going to make everything new? Jesus said, I am the Saviour and the rescuer of the world. And they knew, because he couldn't stay dead, because Jesus had come alive again, that somehow everything would be all right.
I'm a bit confused. Jesus came back to life. Do you remember? We learned about that last week. I mean, it was amazing, and Jerusalem News and all that, it was brilliant. But was he real, or did he come back to life as a ghost? I mean, his body was pretty badly damaged on the cross, so maybe he came back as a ghost. What do you think?
Well, in the story it said that the disciples were inside a locked room and Jesus walked through a wall. I'm going to see if humans can walk through a wall. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, human bodies can't walk through a wall.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised that you can't walk through a wall. I'm confused that you actually tried. But that surely makes him a ghost then, doesn't it? That's the answer. Jesus came back as a ghost.
You would think so, but let's look at the other things. The disciples gave Jesus a fish, some food to eat.
Yeah, and Jesus ate it and he wiped his mouth with the back of his hand and said it was delicious. I don't think ghosts can eat though. I mean, surely if he was a ghost that could walk through a wall, the fish would just fall out of the bottom of his body straight after he ate it.
Yeah, that doesn't add up. That would suggest that he was real, a human body.
And the other thing is, if he was a ghost that could walk through a wall and someone went to try and hug him, or he went to try and sit down on something, surely none of those would be able to work either. You just like hug real, or you'd hug fresh air, or he would just basically fall straight through the chair that he sat down on. So I still don't think I really get it. I mean, he can't have been a ghost, but he could do things that normal humans couldn't do.
Yeah, I think this suggests he was real, because only real people can eat and the only real people can be touched. I think it was definitely real. But I also think his body was a bit different to ours.
Oh yeah, I remember he said that he had a body that wasn't going to get sick and that wasn't going to die. And so actually that means that his body was better than ours. It was a new body, and he said that as well, didn't he?
So he was really back, alive, and he had a real body, but it was even better than ours.
Ah, I think I get it. Jesus didn't come back as a ghost, he came back as a real human.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that is.